Today's Japanese slang term is a simple one, and it's just tamashi boshu, or soul recruitment. Now, what this refers to is when somebody has created a fully rigged avatar for a VTuber and is looking for somebody to hop in and take it. This can be cases where a company has prepared the avatar and is looking for a very skilled person to hop in and take it, but in most cases it's when somebody makes an avatar and is looking for a buyer, as you can see in examples like this. Now, while VTubers have been around since at least 2016, this term seems to have appeared around 2019, as you can see in this Google Trends graph. Yes, if you look on Twitter, etc., you can find uses of tamashi boshu going back to 2012, like this one, but they have nothing to do with VTubers. This example you're looking at, for instance, is to be somebody kind of cosplaying online as if they are a slime in a dungeon. It takes until about 2008 until I can find very, very clear uses of tamashi boshu used to mean I need somebody to buy or use this VTuber model that I've rigged up, as you can see in this example here. Indeed, YouTube even aligns with that. YouTube's search function is really bad for going back to the past, but the earliest video I could find was again from 2018. Indeed, it links directly to one of the tweets you saw earlier. And this term is mostly used for people that are trying to sell what they've created, and this seems to be a pretty active industry right now. There are websites here like Nismo where you can go and see a huge amount of these avatars that are made for sale. And if you're curious, you can even click on them and move them around and see how they work. There are ones ranging from about 1,000 yen, which honestly didn't have a lot of bells and whistles, but were pretty impressive just for 10 or so bucks. If you want to start a YouTuber career as kind of a nondescript animal thing, that's fine. But if you are willing to pay more, you can get ones that are more complex in their rigging, sometimes come with bonus features like microphones, changes of clothing, and perhaps most importantly for people that are trying to make it big, a exclusivity contract where no one else can buy it. At the top end, they seem to go for about 800 or 900,000 yen, so getting close to about $10,000. I can certainly see the difference between the ones that are going for 10 bucks compared to the ones that are going for $10,000, but I gotta admit, looking at all this, it does seem a bit tricky for me to define like what's an 80,000 versus what's a 50,000. This 80,000, for instance, comes with a whole bunch of bonus features, where this one that's 60,000 is kind of just the model. But hey, I guess ultimately the buyers choose the price. Or should I say the tamashi choose the price. As a bit of little bonus slang to fill this out, these bodies are sometimes called nikutai in Japanese, so that is literally just like a flesh body, and the process of taking over a body or choosing an avatar and becoming a VTuber is called juniku, which is literally incarnation, as in the term used to mean embodying a deity in English. There's certainly much more VTuber vocabulary out there, and I'll probably get into another video, but for now, just know that in Japan, like most cultures, while selling your soul is looked down upon, recruiting a soul is something that you certainly can make a tidy profit on, especially if you're willing to find a soul that's interested in paying for one of those $10,000 models. As for me, I'm kind of fine with the Nikutai I have right now. It's not perfect, but it certainly is cheap. And that's certainly a key factor, is I'm not making even enough money to buy one of those penguin avatars off this stuff. See you next time.